Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, we'll take a look at a guy that caught everybody by surprise last year, Anquan Boldin. 101 receptions as a rookie. We'll see how defenses adjust this time around. Cardinals, 49ers. Now.
Welcome, everybody, to San Francisco, California. I'm Dan Stevens. With me, my knowledgeable associate, Peter O'Keefe.
Hey, goal 16!
Fitzgerald catches there. McCown unloads this one to the left, and it's caught at the 33. It makes a step it up.
Down! Set! Brown, 22!
It's intercepted. Dragged down at the 4.
Mike Rump knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about mid-air reception.
The 49ers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Picks up.
41!
McCown zips it to the left sideline.
47!
Plummer hammers the McCown throws this on a rope. And Jones makes the catch out to the left, and that's a touchdown.
Josh McCown gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
He'll get the touchdown, and he does it in style.
Beautiful play.
Set!
Stopped at the 21.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come. McCown zips it to the left sideline, and Chip gets the call again and hands wide left. Rump stops. Slides down at the 6. That will bring up 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Rackers with a 23-yarder, and it's good. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Cardinals enjoying a lead, 10-0.
Oh, they're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
Rattay makes the pass, and it's tipped. It's in motion. Barlow chews up.
Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year.
Barlow carries it for the 6th time and searches for a hole. Rattay Barlow picks up. Thompson takes him and Getty.
Yeah, but at least the antelope doesn't have to shake hands with the line when it's all over.
They force that one backwards, and that's going to make this 3rd down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long. Barry gets the sack way back at the 47. It'll be 3rd down, 10 yards to go. No dice, and it falls incomplete. Boy grabs the... Gets the sack. The 49ers...
Gray, 62!
Conway catches the heater left sideline and is at the 15.
Blue 44. Ha!
Rips.
Set.
Lloyd grabs the fastball over the middle and picks up maybe 11.
Down.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Cardinals enjoying a lead 10-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer? Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball.
Taking care of business. We can't get cocky. We just have to keep after it and give them no chance to come back.
Barlow has his number called on third down. Pace sacks him way back at the 28. Latte uncorks this to the left sideline. Start at their own 28-yard line. McCown unloads this one to the left and mixing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 18-yard line. Barlow picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you. Chip chews up 9 yards pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Chip gets the handoff and takes it upfield. Tackled at
that.
Chip picks up a Chip has his number called on second down and heads wide right. And he's in for the touchdown. Magic as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Barlow loses about 3. Third down. 13 yards to go. Lloyd calls it in right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Latte really rifles this pass, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the...
Ronaldo Hill shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Well, that's their second interception. They'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 40. Player takes the snap and punts it away. Anderson gets it off the bounce at the 9. Touchdown!
On that play.
The 49ers start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:36. Latte zings it to the right side, and Wilson snags the... Gets the sack, and the clock... No good. Incomplete.
Curtis Conway ran a corner route back there, but unable to make the reception.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this one. The Cardinals come out on top 24-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job out there.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Cardinals stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Marcel Shipp is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You transcended the competition today, and you prevailed with a big victory. What was the key to your success?
You know what? Somebody was really looking out for us today, above and beyond. We were just blessed to come up with the win. I'm just very thankful and happy that we came out on top, and now we have to look forward to the next game.
Chris, back to you.
This is SportsCenter.
I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Cowboys stroll away with a 14-point win. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Browns win their 4th game of the year. Garrison, first I look at the Hearst, stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Dwayne Bates pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Colts beat the Raiders. Cardinals, 49ers. Marcel Shipp led his big all-offensive line pave the way on this one. The Cardinals go on to win this by the final score of 24-0. Up in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, the city by the Sound, we had the Seahawks squeeze out a 4-point victory. Down in the Georgia Dome, we had the Falcons end up on the right side of an 11-point game. The Dolphins defense recorded 6 huge sacks in their win at Gillette Stadium. Buccaneers, Saints. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister would certainly like to help his team get into the end zone. And he's just set 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now looks to bounce outside, does so, gets a block, touchdown, 10 yards. The Saints win this one by the final score of 29-21. The Titans won on the road and will now head home to meet the Texans. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Takeo Spikes will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. X-rays revealing that a broken foot is the report. He'll be out for 4 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Warwick Dunn might be the biggest loss on this list. A frightening moment for the NFL, but doctors are saying the spinal injury he suffered will heal in time, which is certainly good news. He's out for the rest of the season.
Randy Moss stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Jaguars, Chargers. Kevin Slice and Dyson is ready at the 31-yard line. Play gets underway, close coverage. Oh, now with a beautiful move gets open, and it's a 6 spot. The Chargers go on to win this by the final score of 41-38. Clinton Portis ran like a wild man and definitely helped his Redskins beat the Ravens. And last but not least, we had the Jets come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.